markets are going to zero.
So start applying for that McDonald's position, baby, and get hyped up because we're moving back in with our parents. We're going to be dollar cost averaging with our $15 an hour back into these markets.
Just kidding. I do not believe this bull run is going anywhere anytime soon. In fact, just like as CryptoQuant shows in this image, we haven't even had a 20% pullback in this market yet. So in today's video, we're gonna be diving into what I believe is about to happen next, as well as show you guys some really cool videos on the floods that are taking place in Dubai. Yes, I am posting this at like 1 a.m. my time. It took me about 36 hours just to get to Dubai from the United States with all of the delays, all of the layovers, and of course, just waiting to land and get out of the airport. It took us about 7 hours to get out of the airport. We ended up having to flag down some random guy, offering him a few $100s just to be like, hey, can you get us as close as possible to our hotel last night? Now, luckily, we did find someone. We ended up making some great friends along what is a crazy journey, and I'm excited to show and share that with you guys today. So yes, here's another person we had to flag down just to get a ride because you can't get taxis or Ubers right now. You have to flag down anybody with large cars, but the water was in every single store. And there is all these cars on the side of the road, they're not parked, they are broken. They were completely submerged just a few hours back. So the water is starting to drain. Here's more people. This is what a truck looks like that pumps it. There's people actually pumping water into these big trucks and then moving the water somewhere else. This was probably the scariest moment where we were in a car and the water was starting to come into the doors. But the water levels, we thought we were going to get stuck here, but we made it through it. We got to the hotel and it was a win. But let's get to the market. So as we can see, Bitcoin has came down to $59,000, around the $59,000 800 range. This did test a major imbalance on signals as shown. Now, what I want to be watching is going to be for a reversal here coming into the next few days, if not next few weeks. Of course, we have the Bitcoin halving right around the corner. We have Hong Kong issuing ETFs. We have a lot of different bullish announcements and sources showing that multiple different miners are going to be really focusing on ordinals and the development because there's a massive rise in user acquisition on Bitcoin's ecosystem, which does show, guys, this market is still early. So here's why markets are falling. Ash Crypto summed it up well, saying, 1, the Iran-Israeli situation. Just a few minutes ago, we had the former Mossad intelligence chief said that they are going to be focusing on a nuclear facility in Iran. So that coupled with, of course, Powell turning hawkish yesterday, saying that he is still not confident about inflation, could keep interest rates higher for longer. And then number 3, we have retail becoming too greedy and longing every single dip with high leverage, which is just not good for anybody and is why we're now seeing shorts to the downside. Now, to be honest, as it stands, there's no guarantee we're going to get a bounce from here and push up to the liquidation zones of maybe $73,000, $74,000. As it stands, there is a significant amount of longs that will be wiped out if we were to drop to the 50K level, but this is looking at an HTF, which means that a lot of these positions actually were probably closed on the way up, if not already wiped out in the first place. And as it shows, we can see on high block, the liquidations very much favor the bulls right now because everybody is shorting the market. So it'd make more sense for market makers to push that price back up and see a bounce here sometime, if not right after the halving or in the following weeks. My personal strategy right now is not selling any of my positions anymore. I was about to sell out over 90% of my positions, as mentioned in multiple previous videos, before the halving. But the whole conflict in the Middle East with Iran and Israel has definitely brought markets into a little bit more scared mindsets, especially with Jerome Powell being a little bit more hawkish. This is why markets are reacting negatively, and we are getting a pre-halving washout of liquidations. Now, I sold all of my AI and DPIN. We made roughly $100,000. If you guys follow me on TikTok or in the Telegram or in the Discord or on Twitter, I showed you guys with full transparency that we took those profits out of the market. You guys made money off Hopper, CeeLo. Of course, Chlor was one of the big winners there. A lot of you made money off Render. We took that money and we had started now dollar cost averaging back into this market. I've taken about 50,000 of that and deployed it into 15.5 worth of ETH. And right now I am dollar cost averaging into Link as well as Polygon Matic and a few smaller caps, which if you guys want to know what those are, let me know in the comments and I will be dropping videos on that later this week. And for the camera quality, guys, we got to deal with the phone today because unfortunately Owen, our producer, he got sent to Oman. They diverted his entire flight and he has been stuck for over 48 hours at an airport
Yes, sleeping on an airport with tens of thousands of other travelers, I'm sure, that got diverted because of the natural floods. He has all the camera equipment, he has all of the mics and all of the lighting equipment. So we're dealing with what we got right now, but I'll be reporting everything I find about crypto over the weekend at Token 2049 with you guys on this channel. So make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, and just let Owen in the comments, let Owen know in the comments that you guys have him in his thoughts, because that guy has been put through the ringer this last 72 hours now of being at the airport and flying international, and he still hasn't even gotten to a hotel. Until then, Token 2049 is tomorrow, and I'll keep you up to date.